Mini Brick Productions here, and to celebrate Friends' 25th anniversary and considering the fact that the LEGO Ideas Central Perk set has done surprisingly well, what if LEGO decided to follow up on the Friends theme and make a Friends 25th anniversary minifigure series? Well, I've created just that. This series consists of 18 figures and is full of Easter eggs from the episodes, but be warned, this series contains spoilers for the show, so unless you've been living under a rock like I had and have not watched all 10 seasons, you're probably fine. Either way, make sure to comment your favorite figure, and if you enjoyed this video, consider liking and sharing, as well as subscribing for future CMF drafts. Now without further ado, let's get on with the series. The first minifigure in this series is Monica wearing a turkey on her head. One of the most iconic character outfits of the show, this figure comes with a newly molded turkey headpiece with an exposed stud at the top to make room for a LEGO Fez element. She doesn't come with any accessories, but the new mold makes up for it. Next on the list is Phoebe Buffet wearing her Supergirl Halloween outfit. If you follow my Instagram, link in the description, this was the first teaser for the series. Anyways, she comes with a 1x1 black tile with a police badge print to represent the cop badge Phoebe uses in the one with the cop to get away with trying to arrest people for smoking. And with Phoebe comes Mike. Mike, Phoebe's husband played by Paul Rudd, comes with his wedding money check he and Phoebe try to donate to the children's fund in the one with the home study. If you look closely, the date printed on the check is an Easter egg that represents the date that the episode aired on TV. Keep an eye out for Easter eggs like this in the coming figures. The next figure is one of my favorites in this series, Chandler from the 80s. He comes with a new hairpiece that best represents his unique hairstyle from the days of his band, and though it doesn't match the continuity of the show, his accessory is his and Joey's pet rooster. Chandler's facial expression is that of when he finds out Ross broke the pact and kissed Adrian Turner, leaving him depressed. With 80s Chandler, there had to be an 80s Monica. I made sure that both Monica and Chandler's outfits came from the one with all the Thanksgivings because this was a crucial point of their relationship. Either way, her accessory is a Diet Coke can build using a round 1x1 brick and round 1x1 tile, and she comes with the same hairpiece used by her in the LEGO Ideas Central Perk set. Next up is Joey Tribbiani as Dr. Drake Ramoray from Days of Our Lives. His outfit includes a name tag with Dr. Ramoray's name, and his accessory is Duck Jr., which uses the new rubber duck piece. His facial expression is one that is crucial to Joey's character, and best seen when he sees Monica wearing the turkey on her head in the one with all the Thanksgivings. Come to think of it, the last 3 figures in this series were from that episode. At number 7 we have Mr. Geller. He uses the F.R.I.E.N.D.S afro hairpiece with gray printing on the side, and his outfit is that seen in the one with the sonogram at the end, where the Gellers come to visit Monica and Ross. His accessory is a baseball bat, which you would understand if you watched the one where Joey moves out. With Mr. Geller comes Mrs. Geller. She comes with sleeping baby Emma, and her outfit, like her husband's, is also from the dinner scene in the one with the sonogram at the end. For her hairpiece, I settled with using the grandma hairpiece used by the grandma in CMF Series 11. Oh my god! At number 9 it's Janice Littman Goralnik Nay Hosenstein. She rocks the leopard outfit seen in the one with the candy hearts, and her accessory is a 1x1 transparent printed tile with a bag of candy hearts she gives to Chandler. If you look closely, you may be able to read that it says Jan and Chan Forever too. Her hair was rather difficult to choose. I was a little hesitant at first to use the Poison Ivy hairpiece from the LEGO Batman movie because of the molded rose on the right side, but I didn't think it looked nearly as noticeable when it's molded in dark brown. Next we have Richard Burke, one of Monica's past boyfriends. He comes with the outfit seen in the one where Joey moves out, and his accessory is a normal transparent wine glass, which is based off of the joke he makes in episode 15 of season 2, where he hypes up a crowd by simply asking, "Who needs glasses?" Finishing off the trio of past lovers is Emily. Her hairpiece is a LEGO Friends mini doll hairpiece, which I do have to admit is probably not a super realistic option, but it still best suits her hair. Her accessory is an opera ticket from the one with Joey's Dirty Day, with printing to show that the event is Deflatormouse. Take note of the date that appears on the ticket too. Next up is a figure I almost omitted entirely from the series, but chose to keep him in anyways, Gunther. He comes with his Charlie Brown Halloween costume, and his accessory is a printed bag that represents the bag of candy he brings to the party. The reason I felt that we needed to include him in this series is because I was rather disappointed with the official version, seeing as he had no exclusive face printing, and I personally thought his hairpiece was too slick. I ended up using the F.R.I.E.N.D. Afro hairpiece, which I believe is a better fit as it is more spiky or rough, though of course it's not a perfect match. At number 13 is Mr. Heckles. He's wearing his dark orange robe, and his hairpiece is the one used by Grand Moff Tarkin. I have to admit, the similarity between his facial printing and that of Grand Moff Tarkin is really similar. His accessory is Marcel from the time he keeps him in the apartment in the one where the monkey gets away, which reuses the chimpanzee mold from the CMF Series 5. The next figure is Ben Geller-Willig Bunch. He comes in his outfit worn when talking to Rachel in the one with the truth about London, and his accessory is Hugsy. Hugsy reuses the existing penguin mold, but comes with a new beanie mold that fits onto an accessory hole. At number 15 is Carol Willick, Ross's ex-wife who just happened to like women. She comes in the outfit seen in the one with the lesbian wedding, and comes with baby Ben, who rocks his "My Mommies Love Me" shirt. With Carol there has to be Susan. She uses the hairpiece first introduced in the Ghostbusters Fire HQ set, and her outfit is the one seen in the one where the underdog gets away, and her accessory is the Barbie doll that Ben plays with, which Ross tries to switch out with G.I. Joe. At number 17, we have possibly my favorite character in this series, Ross in his prom suit. He comes with flowers as his accessory, and he has a sad facial expression to represent his disappointment with finding out that Rachel's date Chip finally showed up. For his hairpiece, I settled with using the clown afro hair, which I think was the best choice. The F.R.I.E.N.D. afro hairpiece would have been too short, and a new mold would have simply made this less realistic. He was super fun to draw, as the one with the prom video is one of, if not my favorite episode of the entire series. And to conclude this series at number 18, we have Rachel in her prom dress. She comes with a new mold for her puffy shoulder pads and uses the newish dress piece. Her hairpiece was difficult for me to choose because at first I had wanted to make a new mold to best match her hair like I did with 80s Chandler. However, I decided that I wanted to keep this figure as realistic as possible and ended up using Hermione's hairpiece, which I think really worked well. She comes with a new mold for her solo cup, and her facial expression highlights her disappointed face due to the fact that her date had not yet showed up. And that concludes my 5th ever CMF draft. I loved working on LEGO Friends. I hadn't watched a single episode of Friends until I started binge watching all 10 seasons on Netflix about 2 months ago, and it has since evolved into being one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I really hope that LEGO continues with this theme, at least giving us a brick-built version of Monica's apartment. I have high hopes that this will happen considering the immense success of the IDS Central Perk set, which as of this date of recording is still on back order at Shop at Home. Remember to let me know what you thought about this series and leave suggestions for future videos in the comments. If you are interested in Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, or Detective Pikachu, make sure to check out those CMF drafts on my channel linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.